The Syrian Arab Army achieves considerable progress in Al-Mleha, chasing terrorists into the northern farms of the town. The Israeli occupation violates the new truce, launching air raids on Gaza as one Palestinian was killed and dozens arrested in the West Bank. Qahuaji confirms that 20 Lebanese soldiers are missing during the attack launched by terrorists into the Lebanese town of Ersal. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our news for today. The Syrian Arab Army and Armed Forces Command has said that Syrian Arab Army units in cooperation with the Popular Defense Committees have accomplished their task in restoring security and stability to Al-Mleha town and the farms surrounding it in eastern Ghouta, following a series of typical decisive operations during which a large number of terrorists have been eliminated. The Syrian Arab Army Command has concluded its statement saying that Syria is the country of all its citizens and calls on those who have been misled to lay down their arms and benefit from the pardon decrees and contribute to the defense of the homeland. The Syrian Arab Army and Armed Forces Command has said that Syrian Arab Army units in cooperation with the Popular Defense Committees have accomplished their task in restoring security and stability to Al-Mleha town and the farms surrounding it in eastern Ghouta, following a series of typical decisive operations during which a large number of terrorists have been eliminated. The Syrian Arab Army Command has concluded its statement saying that Syria is the country of all its citizens and calls on those who have been misled to lay down their arms and benefit from the pardon decrees and contribute to the defense of the homeland. The Syrian Arab Army has continued its operations, advancing in Al-Mleha and eliminating a large number of armed men and chasing others in the village's northern farms. Also in Damascus suburbs, Syrian Arab forces have found in Darayya a terrorist hideout full of ammunition and various kinds of weapons, including RPG shells and automatic rifles. The Syrian Arab Army also found water tanks full of arms and a number of barrels full of ammunition in the vicinity of Uthman Mosque. The Syrian Arab Army has meanwhile targeted terrorist gatherings in Nesle Street and Khan al-Sheikh, as well as in Sa'sa and Hasna, scoring direct hits. Several armed men were also killed or wounded in Batina, Mumtanna and eastern As-Samdaniya. In Homs, the Syrian Arab Army unit has eliminated terrorists who have tried to infiltrate into a Shaer oil field in the governorate's countryside, destroying 3 heavy machine gun provided vehicles and all their occupants. The Syrian Arab Army also killed and wounded armed men in Al-Wa'ar neighborhood and the villages of Taldo, Kafarlaha, Al-Nasiriyya and Burjqai in Al-Hula and Abu Qattur, Abu Tarraha, Abu Layya, Abu Jurais, Al-Rish, Al-Shindakhiya and Al-Shiha in Homs eastern suburbs, as well as in Al-Kahf Valley in Al-Qusayr suburbs. In Aleppo, the Syrian Arab Army units have eliminated a number of terrorists and wounded others and destroyed their vehicles when they targeted their gatherings in the free zone Al-Qura, Abla, Al-Busha, Al-Sahara, Bab al-Hadid, Al-Sakhur neighborhood, Al-Mansura, the youth housing complex, Al-Mallah farms, Al-Layramun, Haretan, and Al-Na'na'i square. The Syrian Arab Army units also eliminated terrorists in Dawar al-Salihin and destroyed 2 heavy machine gun provided cars and killed the terrorists therein. Meanwhile, a source in Aleppo said that an 8 convoy consisting of 23 trucks was sent to Aleppo's northern and western countryside in cooperation with the Syrian Red Crescent and the Red Cross organization. Welcome back. The number of Lebanese soldiers kidnapped during the attack of terrorist groups into Ersal town has risen to 20 soldiers, according to a statement issued by the General Commander of the Lebanese Army, Jean Kahwaji. He pointed out that some of them might have been already killed. Kahwaji added that most members of the terrorist groups have escaped into the surrounding hills near the Syrian-Lebanese borders. Kahwaji commented on a videotape showing a number of detained Lebanese soldiers, saying that the tape is authentic, but it will not be distributed to the media out of respect to these soldiers and their relatives. In Iraq, 6 terrorists affiliated with ISIL group were killed and 3 vehicles were destroyed during an ambush south of Tikrit. The Iraqi warplanes bombarded ISIL hideouts in the outskirts of Tikrit University, killing dozens of terrorists and destroying weapons and ammunition. Meanwhile, attacks against ISIL positions in Diyala, Babil and Baghdad killed 196 terrorists and destroyed 19 different hideouts, along with 7 warehouses for ammunition and weapons. Finally, in occupied Palestine, Israeli occupation troops today carried out a series of airstrikes, thus violating the new 5-day truce that has been enforced since dawn today and is due to end next Monday. Palestinian sources said that 2 air raids targeted agricultural lands west of Zaytun neighborhood. Other air raids targeted Sudaniya and Jahredik south of Gaza and Darayya mountain in At-Tufa neighborhood, as well as Beit Lahia north of the Strip. In retaliation, the Palestinian resistance fired several rockets at the Israeli settlements adjacent to the Strip. The sound of sirens was heard in a number of settlements, according to the Israeli enemy media. During the Israeli aggression on the West Bank, a Palestinian young man from Haris village was killed northwest of Salfit when an Israeli female settler ran him down with her car while he was heading to his work. The Israeli occupation troops also stormed into several areas in the region and arrested 13 Palestinians hours after detaining 52 people from occupied Jerusalem as they broke into several areas in the Holy City with the objective of quelling the demonstrations which were staged in solidarity with the people of Gaza and which called for lifting the blockade imposed on the Strip. With this, we end our news for today. Thank you for watching. For more details about Syria and the region and to view this bulletin again, you can always visit our website in English, syriaonline.sy. Now to latest business and market news with Karun Kürkcan, but after a short break.